Welcome back to the channel. Glad to have you here. In today's video, we're going to talk about what to do if your quail is not walking or they have low energy, and here's what it means. So if you're new here, welcome back to the channel. I'm Nora and I share my gardening journey as well as quail raising and chicken keeping. So if your quail is sitting still, if they're not walking, or if it seems that they are too weak to move, this is not laziness, it's a big red flag. And in many cases, it means that you need to act really fast. So in this video, I'm going to break the real reasons a quail stops walking or becomes low energy, as well as the most common causes and exactly what you need to do next to give your bird the best chance of recovery. So let's get to it. So let's talk about what this behavior really means. So when a quail will not stand, it will not walk or join the others, it could be due to illness that's progressed to the critical stage. It could also be due to injury, like they sprained their leg, their toe got caught, or they have a back trauma. It could also mean nutritional deficiency, especially deficiency to do with calcium or B complex, as well as internal parasite overall overload. And lastly, dehydration or heat exhaustion. So if your quail is still eating, if they're still alert, that is actually a really good sign, but don't delay support care as well. So here's the first things I want you to check immediately. So here's what you need to do right away. Firstly, isolate the bird, reduce the stress and prevent trampling, and then go ahead and feel the injuries. Just make a quick observation. Gently check the legs, the toes, and the spine. Look at the vent. Is there any mess? Could there be diarrhea or egg binding? Also, check the drippings as well. Are they normal or are they runny and bloody? Also, touch the knee bone. So if it's sharp, the bird may be severely malnourished. Also take note of the breathing, the eye clarity, the responsiveness as well. All of these are key factors to the quail's health. So the common causes and how to treat them. So if you're dealing with dehydration or you're dealing with heat stress, the most important signs to look out for is panting, limb, they're not walking. The quick fix is giving them electrolyte water and keeping cool. Also adding apple cider vinegar 1 teaspoon per 1 liter to their drinking water is really important as well. You could also add in garlic water as well once the bird starts to stabilize. If you're dealing with a vitamin deficiency, which is deficient in B complex or deficient in calcium, the signs to look out for is wobbling, leg dragging, if they're trembling as well. The fix here is to give them a B vitamin liquid supplement or boiled egg yolk mash. Another thing that I did is when I was dealing with a suspected calcium deficiency is crush the eggshells. Of course, put them through the heat first in order to sterilize them, and once they're all sterilized, I would take them out and just crush them really finely and add them to the feed. Alternatively, you could go ahead and give them a boiled egg yolk mash. If you're dealing with a sprain or an injury, so look out for these 3 different signs. Favoring one leg, like they're using one egg on top of the other. They're limping and they're refusing to stand. The fix here is to cage rest in small padded space for about 3 to 5 days. If you're dealing with internal parasites or coccidiosis, the signs to look out for is weakness, diarrhea, and fluffed feathers. So the fix here is quite simple. It's to give them a herbal parasite mix or a treatment, natural or vet prescribed if it's severe as well. I'll also share with you my recipe in the upcoming video on the herbal DIY parasite mix that I rely on. And always remember to provide warmth, clean bedding, and fresh water in isolation. Do not mix it with the rest of the birds, please. Also, let's talk about the natural recovery kit, what to keep on hand. And bear in mind, this is an emergency box and this is a beginner friendly one. So I've got electrolyte powder or a sugar salt mix. This really helps to replenish their energies and also replenish their electrolytes and minerals. We also have vitamin B complex drops. You can get them from the vet store. You also need garlic cloves if you want to give them any garlic infused water and add that to their drinking water. You might want to use apple cider vinegar, the natural one, the organic with the mother as well. You can add 1 teaspoon per 1 liter of water to their drinking water. Also, as an alternative, you can give them plain yogurt or even probiotic powder. Really amazing for helping to give them a full gut reset. And you would also need a warm towel lined box. That is really, really important. So Apart from that, some soft high protein mash. We're talking about adding boiled egg to their feed as well. Really great as well. Another thing that I do is just get the dry cat food and just process it through the food processor. Add in a little bit of dry corn kernels as well as oats. Just mix it in the food processor a little bit and add that to their feed. Really ups the protein intake as well. As an option, you can also add a small syringe or a dropper. This really helps to hydrate if the bird cannot drink on its own. So there you go. This happened to one of the birds last summer. She stopped walking, just sat in the corner, and I thought it was over. But with early support, with hydration, with rest, she actually bounced back in 3 days, which is really, really good as well. So if you see this in your quail, do not panic, but do act fast. And also, have you dealt with a quail that stopped walking or looking weak? Share your story in the comments below. It might actually really help someone else as well. And also like this video if it gave you any sort of clarity, if you learned something new, and subscribe for more tips and tricks like these. I'll see you in the next one.